Welcome back to a club by club post review for 2013. Tonight's episode we're going to be talking about Melbourne's 2013 season. What a disappointing season that Melbourne had. They only had one win more than the GWS. But before we do that, let's get it started. Welcome. Melbourne's story of 2013. It wasn't a good start for the off-season, carrying on from season 2012. The tanking scandal that Melbourne were fined $500,000 and backroom staff were suspended for around about 6 months. It wasn't a good start for the D's. What carried on from the tanking scandal was going into round one as they got really beaten by Port Adelaide at the MCG, and then carried on to round two against Essendon with their worst loss for season 2013, and that was a loss of 150 points plus. At that stage, the media were talking about Mark Neld. Is he the right coach for Melbourne right now? Should he be still there after round two with that demoralising loss against Essendon? The questions were asked. Melbourne continued on. By round four, it was do or die for the Melbourne Football Club. They were facing GWS at the MCG up until the end of the third quarter. Basically, GWS were in front. Melbourne were on the ropes, and surprisingly, in the last quarter, they kicked 12 goals to beat GWS by 31 points. It was an amazing win, but that was one of their two wins for the season. Their other win was against the Western Bulldogs in round 14, but that was an amazing game as well, because Melbourne were up by 44 points 13 minutes into the last quarter. By the siren going, Melbourne only won by 3 points. Western Bulldogs put the gas on, and they were kicking goals after goal, and Melbourne just couldn't stop them. Melbourne's worst loss for the season, as I said, it was against Essendon in round two, 150 point plus thrashing from the Bombers. But the off season for 2013 going into 2014 was very promising. They signed a 2-year deal with Paul Roos coming on board. They did pretty well in the draft, picking up Daniel Cross from the Western Bulldogs, Bernie Vince from Adelaide, and Tom Dyson from GWS. So that's bolstered their midfield stocks. So can Melbourne get more than 2 wins for the season? I think so. It's looking promising. They've had a good off season. No bad publicity for the club. So they're on the right track, appointing an experienced coach, and that experienced coach in Paul Roos will bring good to the club, having success at the Sydney Swans. So that's the story through my eyes for the Melbourne Footy Club. What do you think about my comments tonight on this episode? I would look forward to your feedback on Twitter, Facebook, and also check out our website, ashfootytv.com.au. You've been watching Club by Club post reviews for 2013. I'll see you next time on Ash Footy TV.